The Southeast Governors Forum says it will hold an emergency meeting in the zone with federal security chiefs, leadership of farmers and herdsmen to stop the increased movement of herdsmen in the zone to prevent possible clashes. Arising from the Southeast Governors Forum (SEGF) at the Government House, Enugu, the governors said they had noticed increased movement of herdsmen from one state and region to another with resultant effect of massive destruction of farmlands with its attendant clashes with farmers. At the meeting were chairman of the forum, Engineer David Umahi of Ebonyi State, Governor Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi of Enugu State, Governor Willie Obiano of Anambra State, represented by his deputy, Dr. Nkem Okeke, and Governor Okezie Bazo of Abia State, who was also represented by his deputy, Honorable Ude Oko Chukwu, President General of Ohaneze Ndigbo, Chief Nnianwodo, representative of the NNPC, members of the Southeast Traditional Rulers Council, including the Obi of Onitsha, Igwe Alfred Achebe, among others. Addressing newsmen shortly after the meeting, the chairman of the Southeast Governors Forum, Engineer Dave Umahi of Ebonyi State, lamented the huge funds the governors in the zone have been spending in settling farmers whose farms and crops were destroyed by herdsmen and their cattle, restating that governors of the region have not donated any portion of land in the zone for ranching since the area lacks sufficient land for ranching. On restructuring, Governor Umahi said the Igbo position on the matter was presented to SEGF by the Ohaneze President, Chief Nnianwodo, based on the resolutions arising from the Oka enlarged Igbo meeting, and then that Nwodo also laid down the template to the governors.
The forum also approved to support the setting up of an industrial and infrastructural development bank to fast-track capital flow for rapid development of the region as a private initiative. The forum received presentation from promoters of Southeast backbone infrastructure and expressed satisfaction with its objectives. The forum, however, requested the promoters to liaise and synergize with the Southeast Development Company Limited, SEREDEC, that we've been working since with.
Umahi said the forum thanked Ohaneze on a job well done and reiterated its earlier stand that restructuring is the only way forward for Nigeria, pointing out that the governors would take a critical look at the template of restructuring and would make its final stands clear by their next meeting. The governors commiserated with the governor of Plateau State and the people for the recent killings in the state, while condemning the killings, and joined other regions to demand justice for Plateau people.
Governor of Plateau State and our people on the recent killings. We condemn the killings and join other regions to demand for justice for Plateau people. We've also noticed, increased challenges in the movement of herdsmen from one state and region into Southeast, with resultant effect of massive destruction of farmland with attendant clashes with farmers. Therefore, request for emergency meeting in Southeast with federal security chiefs, our farmers and herdsmen leadership in Nigeria to stop the movement and prevent the clashes.
The Imo State Governor, Chief Rochas Okorocha, was, however, conspicuously absent at the meeting.